What separates good leaders from great leaders? And what do great leaders possess that the rest of us do not? Can great leaders be developed? I'm going to answer these questions and a lot more in the next 90 seconds. As you can imagine, there is a wealth of research on this topic, but we're going to keep it simple. Multiple textbook sources on strategic leadership, they outline 8 dimensions of every great leader. These 8 dimensions of leadership are: number 1, intelligence; 2, personality traits; 3, emotional intelligence; number 4, their values; 5, attitudes; number 6, their interests; 7, knowledge; and number 8, their experience. Now that's a lot of elements, so which one of these elements is most important? Well, technically speaking, all of them. However, a research study done by Ohio State University states that all 8 leadership dimensions can be put into 2 subcategories. The first, consideration, which is how leaders treat others, and 2, initiating structure, which describes how leaders emphasize meeting goals and accomplishing tasks. Furthermore, in this research study, Ohio State developed a leadership grid that mapped out good leaders versus great leaders, as defined by their organizations. So imagine the left grid represents the degree of concern for people, and the right grid represents concern for production. It was determined that the highest performing leaders had equal focus on both concern for others and production demands. However, leaders who overperformed in concern for others inevitably outperformed leaders who lacked in this skill. Leaders who focused primarily on task accomplishment and goal setting were much less effective in motivating their organizations to achieve these goals. Leaders should avoid spending too much time on planning and not enough time on motivating. This research adds credence to the leadership competency model that states that leaders should: 1, focus on interpersonal skills; 2, interpersonal skills; 3, leadership and acumen skills; and number 4, business and acumen skills. As always, we hope that these management and leadership tips translate into real-world results for your organization. Remember, change starts with you. Happy managing.